Well, we've been working very hard with Jamaica over the last 6 or 9 months. They will soon be in a position to have a national anti-doping agency of the ability that it was in 2011 and thereabouts. So we're confident that progress has been made. We're disappointed at some of the issues that cropped up in the past, but we are remedying those matters. And the idea for us is that remedial attention is better than punishment. And therefore we've got them to work alongside the Canadian National Anti-Doping Agency. We've got them to be subject to 2 audits. We're working with them in relation to result management, and I'm optimistic as to the eventual outcomes. Same day by the National Anti-Doping Agency and an international federation taking a sample from an athlete. That's not to say there should not be any random. Look, I think there are 2 things. One, for athletes to go to big events like the Olympic Games and be doped up is stupid. So it's only stupid athletes that try to break the rules at the Games. They had so many warnings, whether it's from their sport, from their country, from their parents, from their coaches, and to end up trying to take a shortcut is just ridiculous. So it doesn't surprise me. It's consistent with the last Winter Olympic Games in Vancouver. There's a similar number of positive tests, and I think that's just the nature of the beast. Encapsulate a little bit about what we've been through in the last period. That at all times we pull in the athlete voice by clean athletes. All. There will always be those who will be sophisticated cheaters, and they're the ones that we have to locate. They make themselves as undetectable as possible. How many were at Sochi? I wouldn't even like to guess. But there perhaps were 1 or 2, and they've got away with it. What they have to remember is their samples are now being stored and can be reanalysed at any time, and reanalysed at a time when we might be in a position to detect some of the minutiae that they felt were not going to be detected. To ensure the potential of the new code is reached. And we will work with you to make sure at the end of the day your rules are approved. There was a good story about xenon gas run by an investigative journalist, which warrants further inquiry from us. And so we've put the topic on the agenda for our prohibited list committee, which is convening in April, so that they can obtain scientific and medical data in relation to this particular substance and decide whether it is something that should be on the list.